Hello, storytellers. Welcome to Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jeida Story, and I'm so excited to have you with me today. We're going to do a little quick and dirty. I almost did not go live today because I think that the message from yesterday was really poignant. There's a lot of responses. I got a lot of feedback from that reading. So I think that message is kind of just sitting with us, but I was just sitting here doing readings for clients and I was like, I think there's something here that I want to offer to the collective. So we're going to do like some quick and dirty messages. So let's see what we can discern. Ooh, okay, already. We have desk. Pay attention to your work. Spirit saying this is not the time for distraction. Hey, Simone, this is not the time for distraction. This is the time to pay attention to your work. If you are a writer, if you are creative, if you are an artist, if you are someone who works with your hands, Spirit is saying this is the time to pay attention to your work. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by anything that's going on right now. This is the time to lock in. Actually, this is time to go into your silos. This is the time to move through it. Hey, Mind Your Healing. Hey, Sage Saint Simone. This is time to get to it. Pay attention to your work, right? In other words, mind your business. Mind your business, the business that pays you and the business that nourishes you. It's time for that. Let's see. Okay, so that card wanted to jump out, but ooh. Okay. It could point back to the previous July of 2020, or it could point to something that's coming that you're working toward that maybe you will be manifesting and bringing into fruition in July 2026. But Spirit is talking about a wall and a misunderstanding. And that's probably why we're having this message here about paying attention to your work, because sometimes there are things that try to kind of get in your way when you get distracted and when you start moving in a lane that you ain't supposed to be in. Spirit is saying in order to stay away from those misunderstandings and get out of the get out of the way of danger. Mind your work, mind your paper, focus on what you have going on, because there's a lot of things that are trying to keep you boxed in, even if it's not like a physical thing, but even if it's a mental thing, right? Like if you for instance, I'm using an example of something I think that many of us can relate to. If you are constantly doom scrolling, if you are constantly allowing social media to suck up your life and suck away your inner creative energy, your spiritual energy, your sexual and sensual energy, right? Your loving energy, you won't have anything to create. You won't have anything left to love. You won't have anything left to call your own. And so Spirit is saying, don't let that be a roadblock for you, right? Mind your work. Okay. What else do you have for Spirit? Yoke. Yeah. Spirit is talking about someone feeling tied down and frustrated. There is, yeah, that feels appropriate. Yeah. Look, but listen, if you are feeling tied down and frustrated, if you are feeling like we was talking about that wall, like you hitting up against that wall every time, for some of y'all, it's literally writer's block. Some of y'all literally are having like some type of block with your work. If that is you, Spirit is saying problems are going to be real soon, and you have protection from a powerful friend. And so I'm like, sometimes like it is important for you to tap into your ancestors, your spiritual team members who have the same gifting that you have, who have the acumen for the thing that you're trying to achieve, right? So say you're working on a creative project. Say you're working on like, okay, I got an herbalist in the audience right now. Say you're an herbalist, right? This is the time, if you find yourself bumping up against the wall, you need to call on your ancestral team who knew how to work them roots. It's the time for you to call on those people. If you're having issues in your business, call on your ancestors who had business acumen, right? Who are the people who knew how to wheel and deal? It's not always the people in the boardroom. Sometimes it was people on the curb who was hustling and bustling. It's the numbers runners, right? It's the sex workers. It's all those types of people. Those people in your lineage are also some who can come in and help you. Spirit is saying you have protection from a powerful friend. And so who are the ones that can help you leap over the wall? Right? And you will, even though you're frustrated, even if you feel tied down, even if you feel like I'm bound to this one thing, the problem will be resolved. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. A lot of y'all, there's a lot of writers in the space. Whether you're watching live or you watching the replay, because we got this working at the desk, huh? And we also got this ink. So some of y'all supposed to be writing something. What are y'all supposed to be? What are the pages of light that are supposed to spring forth out of your heart and out of your spirit, huh? I'm gonna get a couple more messages and I'm gonna get on out your way. We have, skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Ooh, what's being hidden? What's being hidden from my collective? What's being hidden? It feels like, oh, okay, it's like some secrets tied up with your money. Hmm. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Remember when I said about paying attention to your work was also about minding your business. Make sure that some of your money stuff you need to keep to yourself. Even if it's your money woes, keep that to yourself. Some things are being worked out even right now. And so this might not be the time to share those things with others while they are yet being worked out. But I do see wealth. I do see money. I do see resources. But I would just say be mindful that there might be some people yapping, minding your business when they need to be minding their own. So be mindful of that. Because ain't that how they do? Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Someone you know is undependable. Okay, we got teardrops, great personal sorrow, and broom, new home, new attitude. Some of this is like literal. Like some of y'all are literally moving into new homes. And for some, it's just you having to shift your perspective and clear out old energy. Again, please refer to the reading from yesterday because I talked at length about death. And so I would say really take those messages to heart about what it is that needs to be released right now. And knowing that there are attachments and emotions tied to the things that we have to leave behind, the things that we have to shift from, right? Because sometimes this feels related to people because we have people talking about you, people wondering about what you got going on. We got people being insincere, people not being dependable, right? We got people trying to keeping things, like they're trying to keep things from you. But the thing is, Spirit already said you're protected. You're protected. Hey, HP. Spirit already says that you are protected by a powerful friend. You have a powerful ally. And I don't think it's just in the spirit world. I think that you actually have powerful allies in the 3D, in the here and now. But there's something here the Spirit is saying, tend to the parts of you that really need to prepare to let go, right? Prepare to let go so that you can move into the next thing. Spirit says new home, new attitude. So some of y'all literally moving. Others of y'all, this is a shift in perspective. It's a shift in scenery, right? It's a shift in heart posture that's necessary. Anything else, Spirit? Any other cards? I don't know, friends. I think I'm complete. Does anybody want me to pull a card for them while I am here and while I have the space open? I will pull a single tarot card, and I think I might pull a tea leaf as well. If you are interested, just drop your name in the chat. Okay, Mind Your Healing, I see you. Simone, I see you. I will just move. I'm going to move. These are going to be like this. These are free, but if you want to bless me, my donation links are in the description box. All right, let's start with, all right, I see Mind Your Healing. I see Simone. I see Tanisha, HP. I see Desiree and Marasia. Okay, let's see how quickly I can get through this, huh? All right. Mind Your Healing. Spirit, what's the message for Mind Your Healing? 6 of Wands, Spirit saying that you are in a season of victory. This is a time for you to be seen. This is a time for you to be outside This is a time for you to believe that you already have the victory, that it already belongs to you, that it's already in your hand. There's a song by Fred Hammond. I love it. It says, "Success is in your hand." Success is in your hand. And so you need to understand that you already have that. That's a banner over you. That's a banner over you that you already have that available. Exactly. HP is already yours. And your tea leaf is rooster. It says, "An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross." An arrogant, boastful person. So I'm just going to say this. So when you have visibility, right? Six of Wands can be visibility. So you are out here in a winning season, and there's sometimes are people who ain't happy about that. And so when since you have this as an arrogant, boastful person, you kind of have them cocky people that think that they should be in your spot, or rather they think that you shouldn't be in that spot. And so they may try to like pick at you, or try to knock you down the sides, or try to humble you. And if that's the case, Spirit is saying, don't even worry about that, because you already standing in the center of the winner circle. You got this. Huh? Ashe. All right. Moving on to Simone. I think Simone was next. Simone. Simone, you have Five of Swords. So, this is speaking to your need to stand up for yourself. Thank you, Simone, for the love. I appreciate you. This is speaking about you need to speak up for yourself and to advocate for yourself. The Five of Swords is a very prickly card, right? That speaks to conflict and sometimes the contradictions. This doesn't even really feel to me like it's an external thing. It feels like there might be conflict in you, or things that you might come across soon that might make you feel like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know if I should speak up on this. Maybe I should hold my peace. Something here is saying that you need to be ferocious, that you need to stand in your power, and you need to stand on business. Particularly if it comes around, if it's something dealing with your boundaries, if it's something that's dealing with your protecting your peace. Because sometimes it calls for you to be your own advocate. If it calls, it calls for that. Let's see what your tea leaf says. Older man. Okay. So you got an older man here. So you could find yourself in some type of conflict with an older man. It could also mean that, hold on. Is this external? This doesn't feel external to me. This still feels internal. I'm wondering if you are. Let me get one more card. I know I said I was going to only do one, but let me get one more clarifier. Four Swords. Okay, it's the ancestors. Okay, Four Swords. If anybody ever try to pick a fight with you or try to get into something with you, okay, y'all, we back. Okay, are we back? We back? We back? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I think I see hearts. Okay. Sorry, I got a phone call. What? Who calling me at this hour? Okay, I got a phone call. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. You might find that you are in a place of feeling conflicted about a family member or somebody in your life. The Five of Swords is the card of like kind of getting into it with people. Like it's the card of conflict. It's a difficult card. So you may find that you need to advocate for yourself. But what's interesting is that you have the older man. I was trying to figure out, like, get more information about who this is. The Four of Swords tells me that this is an ancestor or a spirit guide, somebody who is with you and watching you. So it could be that they are fighting the battles for you, and all you have to do is open your mouth and advocate for yourself and let them do the rest. All you have to do is make sure that you are on the side of truth, Simone, and let them do the rest. Hi, Lauren. Let me pull one more tea leaf. You got get back to basics. Get back to basics. Go back to the old things that you were doing. Particularly when it comes to your ancestor veneration, when it comes to your spirituality. Go back to the simple things that you used to do at the very beginning when it used to be like new and exciting, right? You may also benefit from spending some time with your ancestral fathers more closely at this time. I think that that's what will be helpful for you, especially if you're coming up with any type of place of in any kind of internal and external conflict. Run to your ancestral fathers. They're going to help you out. Thank you, Simone. I hope that was helpful. Thank you, Mind Your Healing, for the not the gift, but the donation. I appreciate you. Who was next? We have Tanisha. Tanisha, you still here? Uh-oh. HP said they're tasting turkey chops. Was that for Simone? Because y'all, HP is that type of HP is that type of medium who be tasting stuff from people's spirits. That was for Simone. Ooh, I just got chills. Yeah, HP. Ooh, HP, I love your mediumship. I love your mediumship. Hey, listen to HP. Write that down. Turkey chops, mashed potatoes, and string beans in a roll. Your ancestral fathers want something. They must be got to give you something, huh? Ooh, I used to cook more early on. There it is. There it is. Okay, I think I need to actually write y'all's names down because the chat is moving so fast and I don't want to forget nobody. Okay. I don't think this works. No. Let me scroll up so I can get them in the order they came in. We had Tanisha. Right now, for those who are joining, I'm doing free one card pulls. And if you want to donate, you can give me a super sticker or you can use a link in my bio. We got HP. We got Marasia. If you want to get in the list, get in line. We got Desiree, then Marasia. Okay. Just put your name in the chat for me so I can see you. Hi, Bridget. Welcome. You're not late. You're not late. 09 CS Cat. You on time, boo. All right, let's see. Tanisha. What's the message for Tanisha this time? Thank you, Spirit. What's the message for Tanisha? Oh, hold on. Oh, a bunch of cards tried to pull. Okay, there we go. Thank you. What's the message for Tanisha? You got the Queen of Cups. This is a time for you to really be tapping into your spiritual power, your spiritual power, your psychic abilities, your tender-heartedness, the sweetness that is you. That is being put on display right now. People be talking about love languages, and some of us don't subscribe to that anymore because we know that they came from a white man who don't really know what he's talking about. But if we're talking about the language of love, how do you want to be loved on right now? What is the sweetness that you can offer to yourself? I've been talking about this for the last week now. Sweetness is the standard. And if sweetness is the standard, what sweetness are you providing for yourself and open to receiving at this time? Sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. The Queen of Cups is so full of love and so in touch with themselves and in tune with the spirit. And so I'm even hearing like melodies or like lullabies. This could be a time for you to really spend time with your ancestral mothers, singing to them and letting them sing over you. There's a sweetness that I hear. You have key. Spirit says you have a successful outcome to a problem. Huh? Whatever problem is facing you right now, Tanisha, Spirit said that they're going to work it out. The key is here. It's only a matter of time. Ashe, moving on to HP. Yeah. Yeah, you heard me speak on it. Yeah. It's you. That's a word for you to adopt for yourself. Sweetness. Hi, Mary. Welcome in. You're so welcome, Tanisha. Ooh, that didn't want to go out. Okay, HP. 8 of Pentacles. I wasn't even looking at the bottoms of the deck for anybody else, but you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles, HP. This is that time to be on some sort of grind. But I'm also hearing that like job well done. Like it feels like a time of you just really being in your you just pulled the Ten of Cups. Hi Avery. Avery Love, I love that. This is really a time for you to the Eight of Pentacles is when we start to see the rewards for our hard work. And so I'm wondering, are you seeing, are you basking, are you allowing yourself to witness the hard work that you are doing? Not just the reward that's coming, but the work that's happening right now. There's something here that's asking for presence as you are in the midst of the work that is necessary, right? That's spiritual work, that's physical work, that's your job, that's being a mom, that's being a partner, all the things in your life. Are you seeing, are you in it, present in it, and seeing how you are actively moving toward the goal? Because the goal is Ten of Cups. We see the happiness, we see the completeness, we see the satisfaction. But sometimes we always looking for the thing out there. Like, oh yeah, I'm so close. Oh yeah, look how hard I'm working. But they're saying sometimes you gotta bask and be present in the now. Sometimes you gotta look at, oh, I'm doing this right now. It's like, I don't know, are you doing something different with your body? Because also I'm just feeling like something with the body. So I don't know if you're like adorning yourself differently, or like working out or changing your diet, doing something with the body. All of that work is being noticed, and they just want to make sure that you can see it and that you are basking in it enough, giving yourself the credit that you need. Spirit says valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, HP. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. You working on the body, yada yada. I literally felt a chill all the way down. So I said, what's HP doing? You said your Osha birthday's tomorrow. Okay, happy birthday. Arisha basically told me all of this. Thank you so much. Ashe. Yes. Oh, Avery, I'm so glad to hear that you used the advice from yesterday. For those who are just joining, I am doing free car pulls for people who are interested. All you gotta do is drop your name. If you want to give a donation, you can, but I'm just gonna be here until my spirits tell me to stop. Desiree, you're next. Desiree, are you still here? After Desiree, we have Marasia. Yes, HP, text me and let me know what's T. You're so welcome, HP. Desiree, you here? All right. Kibi, all right. I'm gonna put you on the list. You be after Marasia. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What's T for Desiree at this time? Four of Swords. Slow it down. Give yourself time to sleep. Give yourself time to rest. Also know that rest is not just sleeping. Like if you just need to, my mom used to say all the time, every closed eye ain't sleep. Sometimes you just need to sit back and just rest. Sometimes you just need to sit down somewhere. Sometimes you need to, like literally the other day I was in my kitchen and doing like dishes and things like that, and I just sat down. It's like my daughter is psychic too. She's only 5, but she's psychic. She just randomly pushed a chair into the kitchen and I sat down. It was right where I needed it to be. And sometimes when you're doing even the mundane things, like how can you make the things that you're doing in your life more accessible so that you can complete them? How can you make yourself more comfortable as you move through life, Desiree? So yeah, resting without guilt, without shame, without embarrassment, resting because that's your birthright. Resting because your body can only do so much. Resting your mind and your thoughts, right? If you can. Because I know that's easier said than done sometimes. But resting your mind and your thoughts. Thinking sweetly on yourself. Thinking peaceful thoughts over your life situations. Avery, I see you. I put your name here. Tanisha, if that's great if you have it. If you don't have it, it's okay. You can always catch me another time. Same thing for you, Avery. For you, Desiree, it's the dragon. It says, beware of self-delusion. And when this card is coming up, particularly in this context, sometimes this self-delusion sometimes can come in the temptation to push ourselves, especially when if we are judging our current abilities or our current interest in something based off what it used to be. An example might be, I'm just going to use a physical example. Oh, I used to be able to run a mile, but now I can't even like walk a block, right? Like, because things have just changed. I used to have, I used to be able, this is something I think about with myself. I used to be able to read a book a day, and now I'm good to read a book a month, right? Sometimes we use previous versions of ourselves to judge ourselves and to be harsh with ourselves. And Spirit is saying, can you be present with where you are now and allow yourself to accommodate what is, not what was, but what is today? And that sometimes can be the self-delusion that we are trying to chase behind a ghost version of ourselves. And Spirit is saying, now be right here. Be right here. And it's enough. Slow all the way down. Slow all the way down. Even if that means you come into a stop for a time. This is the season for that, right? Yeah. I hope that's helpful, Desiree. That's what I have for you. All right, Marasia. Marasia, are you here? Okay, Vi. I see you. Adding you to the list. You're so welcome, Desiree. Thank you for being here. Marasia, are you in the house? Thank you for liking and subscribing, Latoya. I appreciate it. Yes, like the button, y'all. Like the video. If you're new, subscribe so you know when I'm here. Period. I love that, Latoya. Number 11, master number. All right. No, these are not paid. These are actually for free. I'm doing 1-card pulls for free. And if you would like to offer a donation, you can do that in the form of a super chat, or you can use the link in the description. But these are free. So give if you have it, and if you don't, you don't. I'm giving out of the abundance I've been working with the mothers all week, so I'm giving from abundance today. All right, Marasia. 8 of Cups. Time for you to walk away from a person, place, or thing. 8 of Cups. Walking away from a person, place, or thing. Because, and you know I like to add a because you are walking into something so much sweeter. You are walking into something so much sweeter. With the 8 of Cups, we often talk about the walking away, and that can feel so, emotional and things like that. Oh, yes, Latoya, thank you. I'm going to add you to the list after Vi. That can feel so emotional sometimes. But the 8 of Cups is also a card of wonder, right? Wonder as in whimsy and imagination and sweetness. Because, the 8 of Cups moves into the 9 of Cups, which is pleasure, fulfillment, right? Hi, C. Let me add you to the list. Pleasure, fulfillment, being the center of attention, right? Getting what you want, the star of the party, right? It's your show. That is on the other side of the 8 of Cups. And so Spirit is saying, come here, come over here, come hither, baby. There's something you got to walk away from, though, to walk into that, right? You have this with some temporary situation. So whatever the situation is going on right now is temporary. It was never meant to be a permanent fixture. This is not a house. This is a tent, meaning you put it up for a little bit and you bring it back down, you pack it away, you move on. So it's time to, what does the scripture say? Shake the dust off your feet and go on to the next town. Ashe. All right, let's move on to Kibi. Kibi, you are up. Are you still here? We have Kibi, then Avery, Vi, Latoya, and C. Thank you, DB Good, for the floating heart. Thank you for the gift. All right. Hold on just a second. Thank you for the latte, DB Good. I love a gift. All right. All right, Kibi. What's tea? What the spirit have for you? 2 of Cups. Oh. Hi, Delia. Thank you so much for the super chat. Would you like a, I'm going to add you to the list for a carpool. Thank you for the love. All right, Kibi, 2 of Cups. Huh? It's giving partnership. It's giving love. It's giving agreement. It's giving alignment, right? It's not like the 2 of Cups is really sweet because it's not just like, it's not just a fling. It's not like just the crush of the Ace of Cups. The 2 of Cups is like, we agree. We agree. And so that's really cute. And I'm interested in what agreements you are coming to with another person. That's right. Just in time for cuffing season. But it's also an agreement that you have with yourself, because when you are in agreement with yourself, I think that it's a little easier to come into partnership with someone else because you are in full alignment and full, you are self-possessed. And when you can be that way, then somebody else can come in and it's easier for you to determine whether they are a yes or a no for you. So I love that this is here. The 2 of Cups is so sweet. Ugh. It's so sweet. It's so loving. So then, yeah, just have your heart open to what the divine's going to do there, huh? So you also have wreath for sorrow over a loss. And that makes sense, I think. Because when you have the 2 of Cups, which is the promise of love, friendship, some sort of connection that means something to you, oftentimes it can bring up like feelings of grief from memories of things that didn't work, friendships that didn't work out, romantic relationships, partners that just were lackluster. Sometimes there's grief about who you were in those relationships and connections. So Spirit is saying, feel that. Because as I was saying the other day, like grief and love go together. Grief and joy go together. Those things can commingle. They don't have to be enemies. So part of that preparation, I think, part of that self-alignment is grieving and mourning and letting go and being grateful too for the you that you have been that got you here where you can accept this fully. Ooh, I love that. I love that. You said that tracks. Being well loved makes you realize how much kindness and consideration you missed out on. I mean, the best kindness and consideration that you could have missed out on was the ones that you offered to yourself. That's why I say it start with you. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. Hey, Deze, how are you? Right now, I'm doing free pulls for people. People are offering gifts and donations if they have them, but if they don't, no worries. That is a good one for the full moon. Oh yeah, happy full moon, y'all. Happy full moon. All right, we're coming up on Avery. Avery, you're next. I think I just saw you in the chat. Avery, then we have Vi, Latoya, C, and Delia. Avery, you still here? I'm pretty sure I just saw you. Adeze, let me know if you want me to add you in. All right, Avery Love. I love that name. Avery Love. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, with the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups can talk to, I'm using both of them. Fives are numbers of change. They're numbers of change. But this is an admission with the 5 of Pentacles that this season may have felt very difficult for you. And maybe you might have been feeling kind of stuck even. What's cool about the Five of Pentacles, though, is that the season that you're in, like I said, is changing. Yeah, I'm going to add you a Desi. Is changing. You are not stuck there. In fact, you are moving with a companion. So whether that's a friend, a lover, a family member, it could be your ancestral team. But whatever's going on, particularly if you've been having any kind of financial hardship, one, your ancestors are with you. They are guiding you into the next season. If you've been feeling sorrow, right? Because sometimes that Five of Cups can be the sorrow. It can be the intense emotions around what has been lost. That can be time. That can be anything. If you've been feeling that at all, know that that is an offering to your ancestors. And that your rage around your situation, your sadness, depression, all those things that society will say, don't feel that because that's a bad feeling. Don't. All those things can be offerings to your ancestors. Give it to them. Give them your brokenheartedness. Give them your tears. Give them your frustration. Cuss and fuss, right? Ball your fist up and shake if you need to. Give it to them. They don't intimidate your ancestors. They with you the whole way, right? And know that there's going to be a shift. I don't have a read on how long it's going to be that you're in this situation, but I know that how you're feeling is valid. How you're feeling is valid. And I know that it is changing. It is. I'm going to do a full video on this real soon to talk about 2026 because it's a universal 1 year, but in the tarot, it's the year of the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm calling it the year of the Wheel's Fortune, meaning that fortune is going to be spinning around us and coming around again in cycles and cycles and cycles. And so there's movement. You're not stuck, even if you feel so. Allow your tears, your frustration, the emotion of what you are feeling to shift your internal landscape. And allowing that to happen, believe it or not, it's energy. And that will begin to shift your external environments too. That's what I know. That's not what I wanted. Which one of these cards? Not these. Not these. Was it this one? Was this the one? Yeah. You have love. Love. So I don't know what you've been going through, but there's love with you. You have love on your side, which is beautiful because a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have real love, but you do. It's inside of you. It's flowing from you. And honestly, I feel it flowing to you as well. So they love you. And maybe that was I think the main point of this whole reading for you. I'm sending you love and sweetness as you move through to your next season. Petal Soft, you said I like a read too if it's not too late to ask. Just got here. Hi. Hello. No, it's not too late. I will add you to the list. Avery, I hope that was helpful. Moving on to Vi. That means a lot. Thank you. Making you think back and reflect. I'm glad. I'm glad that you could be here. If you are new, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you like these readings, and give a donation if you haven't. If you don't, that's okay too. Vi, are you here? We have Vi, Latoya, C, Delia, Adeze, and Petal Soft. Vi, are you here? Hi, Shalita, is that how you say it? Hi, Vi. You're so welcome. All right, let's get into this. What's going on? Vi, you got Temperance. Spirit is saying slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to rush into the next thing. It's more important for you to be embodied. It's more important for you to be with yourself as you move forward, right? Temperance follows the death card. And we just talked about the death card. So I don't know if you watched yesterday's live stream. Um, Good night, Avery. Thank you for joining us. Um, Yesterday's live stream was about the death card, and temperance follows death. And so what I love about hello, welcome in. What I love about temperance following death is that, sometimes when it reminds me of a child, a baby, when a baby is born. When a baby moves from it through the birth canal and is born, that baby does not come out running. That baby does not come out talking. That baby is learning how to breathe. Like they are breathing air for the first time. And so when you move from transformation that is death, temperance is there to say you don't got to move real fast either. Like you can take your time in this newness that is here. And so that's all the Spirit is saying to you. Like, take your time. Don't be in a rush. Slow and steady wins the race. Consistency over speed at this time for you is what I'm hearing. You have this with shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So this could be related to your finances. Take care. So that means be more in tune with your intuition about what decisions to make. Especially now, I think that we're in a retrograde. So like just be thoughtful and mindful before you make particular decisions, particularly around your finances. Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes when we look for the big and the flashy, like we miss the small things. So always listen to the whispers of the spirits and they will guide you. All right. I hope that was helpful. Latoya, are you ready? Latoya, are you ready? Shalitha, did you want a reading? The readings right now, I'm doing one card pull for free. I see you, Latoya. And if you would like to give a donation, you can, but you don't have to. All right, Latoya. Is it just Meji? Meji? Hi. Hello. All right. For Latoya, you have strength. Y'all, do you know the song from The Preacher's Wife? Hold on. Help is on the way. That's what I heard when I pulled this card for you. The strength card. So you must have some ferocious spirits in your frame too. The strength card is telling for you to hold on. Hold on for as long as you can. And know that you don't fight your battles alone. That you don't stand in rooms by yourself. That you are not doing this alone at all. You are covered and protected in all four corners. I'm going to say that again because something about that just resonated in my spirit. You are being protected right now. You are being protected right now. The strength card is asking for you to have courage. There's a lion on this card, and it's making me think about that scene in Lion King. Y'all remember in Lion King when Simba didn't have no business and he ended up going to the elephant graveyard and he was like backed in the corner and he trying to growl and it's like, and then he lets out that huge roar. It's not his roar though, it's Mufasa's roar. That's the energy that I'm feeling for you, Latoya, is, practice your roar. Practice getting it out. But know that the more you stay in line with your ancestors, even if you find that you are somewhere where you don't think you're supposed to be, right? Even if you find yourself in a path where you ain't supposed to be, your, yes, Thomas, his uncle did trick him. But the point is, Mufasa was there to ward off the danger, right? And so that's the ancestors working for you, Latoya. So yeah, you have a mighty roar. You got some warriors. You got some warriors, and they must want you to just be reminded that they're right there with you, huh? Oh my God. Look at this card. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. I can't make that up. Angel. So I don't know what you got going on right now, but you are so protected. You got angels, honey. You got ancestors, honey. You are guarded on every side. So I love that for you. I love that for you. Thank you, Pedal Soft, for the super chat. I appreciate you. All right, next we have C, and then Delia, Adeze, and then Pedal. You'll be next. C, are you in the house? You are so welcome. Hi, Collyanne. Hello. God bless you too. All right, C, let's see what the spirits have for you today. You have the Ace of Cups. Yes. Times of refreshing, sweetness, baptism of love. Huh? This is new beginnings that are sweet, that are heart-filled, right? This is the excitement. It's like butterflies in your stomach. This is so good. So this could be, so whatever new thing that you are starting, whatever new endeavors that you have, oh yeah, like this is sweetness here. I've been talking about, y'all know I've been saying this. Sweetness is the standard. If there was ever a card that could represent that, that's this card. And this is your ancestors giving you spiritual refreshing, right? This could also be in sweetness in romance and friendships and relationships. This is just like ooey gooey romantic and also just like pure spiritual love. This is heart-centered decision making, right? All of that is available to you right now. We have this with flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Huh? So as we talk about sweetness, as we talk about what you want, what you need, what heart-centered decision making, if it is in the form of love and connections with people, Spirit said, don't lower them standards. Keep them high. Keep them high. Let people meet you. Let people meet your standard of sweetness. And you'll be surprised at who will jump up and reach for where you are. Amen, and I say to that. I hope that was helpful. Moving on to Delia. Are you here, Delia? After Delia, we have Adeze and Pedal Soft. Lord knows I could use that. Ashe. You are so welcome. Hey, Delia. Okay, let's get into it. I love how I named this quick and dirty reading and I'm still here hanging out, but I'm having a good time. All right. You have the Two of Cups too, Delia. You have the Two of Cups as well. This feels like commitment. So I don't know if you are committing to, yes, the line is still open. Courtney. Hey, Courtney. I will add you to the list. This feels like commitment, Delia. And I love this. What is it that you are committing to with like fresh eyes, right? With eyes wide open, like that you could say yes to. This is an emotional and spiritual connection. This is an embodied yes, where you don't have to question it, right? Because the yes in your body is so loud that you just know, right? Having that knowing is so important because it will be like your inner compass, right? And so I really love that. So if you are partnered, this is a really sweet time for you and your partner. If you are not partnered and you're this is like a good time to connect with friends, intimate conversations, sharing of values. All of that is like really opportune under this new full moon right now. And if you're looking for love, this is a really great card because this is saying, yeah, like this is what's available to me. And I know that the universe, that the divine wants this for me too. And that is just powerful. Let me pull a tea leaf for you. You have career. Okay, so I pulled the career card. So this could also be career. This could be, the Two of Cups could be a dream job. The Two of Cups can be a partnership in an entrepreneurial endeavor, right? So there's something here that's happening where you are connecting with, that could be, in addition to a person, connecting with your work, could also be connecting with your life's purposes. And so all of these things are going to be coming very clear to you really soon. And I love that for you. Love that. I hope that was helpful. Moving on to Adeze. Are you with us? Adeze, Pedal South, and then Courtney. Oh, Shalita, did you say you wanted to be on the list? You're so welcome, Delia. I see you, Adeze. Okay, I can't remember if Shalita wanted to be on the list. I didn't want to forget anybody. Thank you, Courtney, for the super chat. All right. What's going on? What's the word for Adeze? I'm pulling some of the same cards again. For you, it's Four of Swords. So, Adeze, you need some time. You need to take some time off. I was going to say more, but you just need a break. You need a break. You need a break. You need a break. You need like you need a break. I don't even want to define it for you. I was gonna say, oh, maybe it's like a 3-day weekend, like you give yourself a 3-day weekend, or you like take a day, a half day off work, but you just really need a break so that you can really like collect yourself. Because it feels like you are heading into like a really busy season. So in order to like prevent burnout, you might already be in burnout. You might already be feeling the inklings of burnout. But if you're not feeling that, if you're like, oh, I feel okay, this is prevention. This is like care work to prevent that because they don't want that for you. So take a break. Take a break. That's that's really all I got with that one. Like take a break, cause why you laughing? Why you got the laugh emoji? Hi, Amber. For you, Adeze, it says you have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if you needed that affirmation, you are you cackling. You are on the right path, Adeze. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. And like I said, I sense a busy season for you coming up. So resting your mind, body, spirit at this time is important because you must be busy. If you got the arrow, that means you cooking right now. So work toward that. Amber, right now I'm doing free carpools. You say you need to sit your ass down right now. Hey, I'm doing free carpools right now, Amber. If you like, I can add you to the queue. I'm also accepting donations if you would like that. And I'm not really taking questions, but I can. You said, are you the chosen one? I'm just going to answer this for you without pulling a card, Amber. If you choose yourself, of course you're chosen. That's an option, to choose yourself. That's how you guarantee you're the chosen one. Choosing yourself. Because you are a divine being. Now, if you are talking about something specific, like if chosen one means something other than like being chosen by God, I'm not sure what that means. But if it just means to be chosen, being chosen in the spiritually in the eyes of God. What if I told you that you determine that? I think everybody in this, under the sound of my voice, replay and live, is chosen by God. That's just my belief. So when you choose yourself and put yourself in the game, you're chosen. And I have to pull a card for that one. Hi, Megan Kathleen. Hi, Chrissy Murphy. I'm trying to say hi to y'all when y'all come in. You're welcome, Adeze. Hi, Chrissy. Yeah, you're so welcome, Amber. All right, Petal Soft, are you here? It's time for you. And then we have Courtney. Petal Soft, come in. Come on in the room. I'm glad that resonated with you, Amber. Thank you for popping in. You came in and jumped to the front, but your question struck me, so I went with it. All right. Hi, Petal Soft. I love that name. All right, what's the word for Petal Soft? You have the Princess of Pentacles. Ooh, I love this for you. This will be the Page of Pentacles. So this is talking about opportunities that are opening up for you if you are willing to go get them, if you are willing to go explore. So what is it that you're supposed to be going out to do? What is it that you are supposed to be going out to get? What places are you supposed to be traveling to right now? Are you ready to step into this open field of opportunity? The world is your oyster. That's what the Page of Pentacles is saying. The world is your oyster. So go and get the thing. This is also a card of study. So if you are a student, or even if you're just a student of life, this is a card of studying, research, getting down into like really learning something, really understanding it for yourself, right? So I love that this is here for you. You have this with Jug for lighthearted, carefree time. So when we're talking about opportunities, sometimes it's like hitting the town, going out with friends, right? Making opportunities to socialize as well as learning and your own like personal professional growth, right? So with all the work that you're doing, I see this is someone who likes to someone who likes to be a person of the world. The Make sure you also have time for yourself. Make sure you also have time for yourself. Hi, Kenzie. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful, Petal Soft. Courtney. Hi, Adrian. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to add your name to the list. You will go after Courtney if you would like a reading. Just let me know. Hi, Avery. You came back. Avery, how old are you? You said your mom said you could. Your mom said you could. How old are you, love? I should have made sure I let people ask how people are of age to be up in here. 13. Oh, sweet baby. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Tell your mama we said thank you. But you should, you gotta go to bed, boo. That's so sweet. All right, let's see. Courtney, I want you to rest well. And I'm glad that you came. And shout out to your mom. We're going to be like your big siblings up in here, okay? All right. What's the word for Courtney? Ooh, that just jumped out. Okay, Courtney, didn't you just say you like this card? It came out again. Okay. Now, Courtney, you got this with the King of Wands at the bottom. I'm just going to throw this in here. Okay, 10 more minutes, Avery, then you gotta go to bed because we're not gonna override mom, okay? Okay, so yeah, okay, Courtney. Same thing for you. This is an exploration. This is cool. Because if for like job related things, are you looking for a job? I asked that because the Page of Pentacles is a good card for if you are seeking employment elsewhere, or if you're seeking other money making opportunities, or even if you're seeking funding. The reason why I asked about the job is because the King of Wands was at the bottom of the deck, and that's a boss. That's a boss. So that's really interesting. So if you are looking for a job, I think that it looks really favorable. So I would say, don't give up on the job search. Don't give up on whatever it is that you are looking for out there. Also be open to it coming in a package you didn't expect. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like this King of Wands though, because this also feels like your energy. Or you could be meeting a King of Wands. The King of Wands could be this person who's going to offer you this job or position. That feels more right. Let's see. You have this with Weeping Willow for family sorrow. Spirit, what's that about? New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. It's interesting that you have those two cards juxtaposed. Let's see if they will tell me. What's the Weeping Willow card about? So, okay, so I will tell you what I'm thinking. You have the Strength card. The Strength card. What I'm hearing, like, we got to do what we got to do. And like sometimes, and I'm not sure what that means. That's just what I just heard. We got to do what we got to do. And so I don't know if that means that there is some sort of, the Page of Pentacles could also be a young person in your life. Sometimes adjustments have to be made that are like best for the family, and it might not sit well with everybody in the house, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? There's like excitement, new ideas, new ventures, things that you are doing, right? A fresh start. But sometimes it's kind of like, if you didn't check out the video from yesterday, check out the video, the live I did yesterday on death. Because sometimes it means that the thing that you are wanting, like I said, it might come in a different package and it might require different things. And so I would just say the family sorrow doesn't feel like heavy. It just feels like, oh, like, yeah, we wanted that, but that means we got to get rid of, we got to move away from that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just what I'm feeling from that. It doesn't feel like, it feels exciting. It feels like something beautiful, but sometimes like there's a cost, and that's kind of what I feel. Yeah. I'm missing what y'all say in the comments. Oh, am I doing a live tomorrow? Most likely. I'm not sure. It depends on my spirit and my spirits and what they say. So I might be. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you'll know when I come on. Goo Lump says, thanks for something actually encouraging, not brain rot. Oh, you're welcome. These cards, Kibi, are, this is the Onyx Tarot. The Onyx Tarot. I got this deck a while, years ago now. The Onyx Tarot. Yeah. All right. Adrian, are you still here? You're next. You are next. You are next. You're welcome. My daughter is a senior and I'm moving an hour away to get married this summer. My brother's nervous about taking care of my mom without me. That's out. Okay. Okay, well, I trust my spirit, because I was literally like, I feel like there's a move. I feel like there's a move and somebody's not happy about it. That's literally what it felt like. Ashe. Yeah, you know, and the spirits know. Yeah, it didn't feel like a bad thing. It felt exciting. It just felt like, ooh, somebody, you know, it felt like a tantrum. That's why I said it might be a child. Congratulations on the exciting things happening in your life. Hey, Adrian. Okay. All right, Adrian, let's go. Spirit, what's the word for Adrian at this time? Adrian, you have the Six of Wands. These cards, now y'all see me shuffling these cards, but some of these messages are repeating for folks. Adrian, I don't know what you got going on in your life. I don't know what's happening for you right now, but you have the victory. The Six of Wands is the card of success. The Six of Wands is the card of winners, being in the winner's circle, things working out in your favor, right? This can also be the card of like you being the hero. So maybe you find yourself being called to the front of the office, right? Maybe you're giving a presentation. Maybe you are, if you're a student, maybe you are giving a big presentation and it goes over well. So whatever it is that you are maybe stressed about or committing to a lot of energy, committing a lot of energy to, maybe you're worried or concerned, it's going to work out. This is the card you want to see. This is the card you want to see. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, Adrian. I'm laughing at Kyle's comment. Are you a parking ticket? Because you have fine written all over you. That's hilarious. Y'all better stop flirting with me. I like that. All right, Adrian, let me pull one more card for you. You have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you having the success, like I said, if it's regarding work and your job, so this is something that you want to see when it comes to promotions, right? So there could be a raise coming toward you. There could be some sort of promotion, some type of higher responsibility. And it's also spiritual growth. And I really love that for you too. So there is, no matter how you cut it, you're in a winning season right now. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. I love that. All right, y'all. Is there anybody else who has not gone? We have tests at school this week and next week. How do you think I'll do? Have you been studying? Have you been studying for your test? Oh, you're right. Meji says, am I saying your name right? Remember, fishes can talk about pregnancy as well. That's fertility. So fertility is good when you're talking about money. Fertility is good when you're talking about, yeah, you're right now. Yeah, so if you, Adrian, if you can get pregnant or get somebody else pregnant, you, like I said, you're on a winning streak right now. So be mindful. Rather than Avery, rather than asking how you will do, I'm going to ask a more empowering question. Hold on, Avery. You need to ask your mom if I can pull these cards for you. Because I want to I'm honoring your question, and also, yeah, I want to be in decency and in order. And I will want my 13-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, I want my 13-year-old to ask first. Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it that mama said yes. Rather than asking how you will do, I am going to ask how you can prepare. How you can prepare. Kibi said productive in more ways than one. How you can prepare so that you can have the best, how you can get the best grades, right? So that you can do your best. How can Avery prepare? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the will, right? And by will, I mean the desire, the want to do something. Now, see, that's right, Simone. So after this, Avery, you got to go to bed. I'm gonna tell you about this card, and you got to go to bed now. We don't play that over here, okay? Because we want to be respectful. We want to respect your mama, and we want to respect you. We care for you. We a village over here, okay? At Storeytelling Tarot, we're a village. So the Ace of Wands is talking about desire and the will. That means that the power to get good grades is in your hands. The power to do well is in your hands. You just have to want to, and then apply yourself to it. Very simple. Ace of Wands is, I'm just going to take up the fire, the flame of my desire to do well and apply it to my work. Yeah. So I pray you do well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good night. You're welcome. Shout out to the aunties and the uncles in the chat. Is there anybody who's watching now who has not gone? Yes, this deck is the Onyx Tarot. The Onyx Tarot. It's a black-owned deck. Y'all know y'all know I use black decks when I can. The Onyx Tarot. Is there anybody who is in the audience who has not gotten a card pull? They are free. Um, you can give a donation if you have it. If you don't, you don't have to. Is there anybody else before we close for the night? Leland's mom. Okay. For you, we have Five of Wands. Five of Wands is talking about contention, and it could be infighting, it can be conflict, right? The Five of Wands can also be competition. So are you finding yourself in any kind of competition with someone, or is it like some type of inner conflict that has you fired up or even insecure? The Five of Wands is really asking for you to chart your own path, to do things your way and not get tangled up in other people's drama and other people's mess. You just had that card in another chat. Well, Spirit confirms. Yeah, the Five of Wands is wanting you to chart your own path and not get hung up in other people's stuff, not hung up in like gossip, petty things like that, because sometimes people will try to trip you up and blame you for it. What something my mama used to always say is the same people who will bring you a message will carry one. And in other words, you know how you get in conversation with somebody, you'll say how you feel, and that person will go to other people, but they won't say what they said in the conversation. They'll just say what Leland's mom said and get you caught up. And so Spirit's saying, watch out for that. Watch out for that kind of energy that will get you to be caught up in a situation that's not for you. You have older man, dealings a relationship with an older man. So this could be an older man or that you are dealing with or that you need to be mindful of that might that either there's some type of combative or competitive situations. It could be a boss, it could be a father, it could be a partner, it could be a son, it could be any man. But I would just say don't get into any altercations with people. See yourself out and keep your peace. That's what I would recommend. All right. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Thank y'all for coming on. I didn't plan to you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I didn't plan to come on here, y'all, and like do this, but I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank y'all to everyone who has donated. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for everyone who sent me gifts. I love the YouTube gifts. It helps me, it supports me and my family. I'm glad you came too, Courtney. It's always good to see you. Um, it supports me and my family. I'm really grateful. So very soon I am gonna go do another live because I want to talk about the year ahead. I want to talk about 2026. I want to talk about the year of the Wheel of Fortune and what that means for us. I want to talk about the Universal 1 year. And then I will probably do something like this where I pull on that card. I'll pull on that card. Pull that card for you, meaning I will pull on what is the fortune that's coming toward you in 2026. I'll do that on a different live stream. I'll schedule that out and then we'll do some more individual readings. If you want to book a year ahead reading, I am told they are quite accurate. I have that available as well. The information is I think it's in the description box. If you look there, yep, you can book readings with me. I have two options. You can book a 12-month forecast or you can book a 3-month forecast. The 3-month is a little more accessible for those who are interested in it. So that is something that is available. Meg has a question. Will my friend Nick ever want to talk to me again? I'm going to answer this question and then I will be complete for today. All right. Well, will Nick ever want to talk to you again? Ace of Swords says yes, but only if there's going to be some truth telling. Only if there's going to be some truth telling. There can't be, it has to be above board. I will say that Nick is guarded. Nick is not sure of what's going on and if there's trust. So as I was saying, there has to be truth telling on both your parts. You have to both be honest about how you're feeling, what has happened that has caused whatever caused the separation, and how you're going to make amends moving forward. What is the changed behavior that you and Nick will exhibit moving forward? Yeah. So I say yes, and you be ready to tell the truth and be honest and open and vulnerable. It might not be easy, but it could be worth it. You're so welcome. All right, my loves. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with me this full moon. I hope that you, if you're new, subscribe so you know when I go live again. And we'll talk real soon. Bye, y'all. See you soon.